Hey,
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're grilling, baby.
what's going on? What's going on?
How's it going,
Ooh,
Russ?
good, man. Good. It is Tuesday. We are here.
We're cooking.
We are doing what we do, living our best lives, moving,
Chilling
grooving,
and
steadily
chilling,
improving. Hey, listen, man.
moving and grooving.
Moving, grooving, steadily improving. That's hopefully that's what we're doing.
Right?
How about you, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm very busy lately. Just trying to keep it all together, appear as if I'm sane and got it all together, So,
Yeah. I don't even try to act like that. So hey, look, you can see I'm a mess.
right.
You can see I'm a mess. I don't even act like I got it together. I don't even try.
Right.
Sometimes
Right.
it's more fun when it ain't together.
Yep. That's
So,
awesome.
but yeah, man, everything is pretty good. I got a weigh-in coming up here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's gonna be good,
When's
man.
this?
Let's listen. I guess we haven't gotten to that portion of the show yet.
Right.
We're still in the other, but health wise, we're good. We're trying to have a heart attack. I'm on the heart attack diet. Shout out to my man Rick.
Yeah, Rick. We need Rick here for a heart attack check. So
Yeah.
have you had a heart
Yeah.
attack in the last week, Russ?
Oh, really? Who's that?
Have you had a heart attack in the last week?
I thought you said we've had a heart attack in
No,
the.
no.
No. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. No problems yet. Not that I know of.
Yeah. My heart feels good.
Yeah.
Every time I see you though, it skips a beat.
Okay, you're on the wrong show, brother. This is not this is not the keto come out. This ain't the keto come out. It's the keto cookout, brother.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot what show we're on. Sorry, guys.
yeah. That's this guy's got a man crush over here. Yeah, that's
Right.
another channel. Yeah, that's a different channel, brother.
Hi, Tracy. How you doing?
But thank you. What's up, everybody? Grandma's in the house. I see you, Grandma.
Hey, Karen, how you doing?
PA's there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Big
brother.
115 down 90. Feel great. No scurvy, no heart attack.
Yes, that's it, man. I
Yeah,
love
buddy. You grilling.
that. Love that. Come on
Howdy,
in to
Bruce.
the cookout.
Right?
Appreciate you guys being here. We grilling. That's my girl Robin.
No heart attack. Guys.
Love you,
This
sis.
is a plus.
Yeah. I love that, man. But no, carb check.
Carb
Clean
check.
as the board of health, brother. Clean as the board of health.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. I'm serious. I listen. Since the Friday after Thanksgiving, okay, I talked about that. We had Thanksgiving. I had Wednesday before Wednesday night, a little bit. Just had some fast foods, potato chips. Then Thursday was Carbogeddon. Then I got home Friday, and there was nothing here to eat, so I ended up at Popeyes. Had some biscuits and potato. Okay, but I cooked Friday after Thanksgiving, and I have been clean. I actually clothed, not even really vegetables or that. Yeah, man. I've been good, hydrated up.
Good
So
job, man. Good job.
yeah. Listen, I want to get some momentum going into Christmas because well, you know. But I can tell you this: I feel great. I feel now like I normally feel between weigh-ins. Yeah,
That's
I
good.
feel it's going to be a good weigh-in. I know it. I'm not sure. I don't know. It could be 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds. I don't know, obviously, but I know I'm good. I feel lighter. I feel stronger. I know I'm down something from last weigh-in, 504. So who knows, man? Maybe I'll be out of the 500-pound club this way, and I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, I got a good feeling about it too, Russ.
Oh well, thank you. That has nothing to do with the heart skipping a beat and all that, does it? That's not a whole. You got like a tingle up your leg and nothing
I'm not
like.
trying to wine and dine you yet.
Oh, that's great.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Zero again.
Well, you are most of the time, unless some type of wild rogue, kettle
Kettle
corn or
corn.
salsa comes up, it just sneaks up on you, you know.
Right.
Yeah, if you get some type of, some rogue wild, rampage of salsa jars that just jump on you when you're unaware,
Right.
you're
Yeah.
good, man. And you know me, I take it as it comes, one day at a time, one day at a time, sweet keto.
Right.
I just take it one day at a time, man. Listen, I say it all the time. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. We got today.
Right.
I'm just trying to win today. I'm not worried about yesterday or tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hey, listen, that looks clean to me. That looks clean to me,
Teaspoons
PA.
of Rouse marinara with
I
a
use the
nice
Rouse
meatball.
marinara.
Okay.
Yeah, Rouse
Never
is
heard of it.
Rouse is about the lowest carb tomato sauce I think that's out there. I do use that. I got some in my cabinet, and yeah, I had ground beef a couple of weeks ago with a little salsa in it.
Okay. Nice.
Uh,
So, PA Beater, can you put in the comments the how to enunciate your YouTube name? Because I always say it wrong.
it's
Is it
PA.
PA Beater, Pa Beater?
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like I need to be able to address you properly.
What are you talking about? That's my man, Pa Veter.
Right.
Pa Veter's in the house.
That's
One
what I'm
day
thinking.
at a time, Pa Veter. Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm thinking when I see that. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
sugar free.
Yeah,
Sugar free
sugar-free.
VSG. What's that? It says, what's going on with you? Appreciate you being here tonight, coming hanging out with us. There's no telling what'll happen here.
Right.
As you guys know, we have a new format. If you want to come in and hang out with us and tell a story or just hang out with us, the link is in the chat.
Yep.
You can come in for a few minutes here and just hang out. If you got a channel you want to plug, or if you're trying to get a message out, tell a
Let's do it.
story, we'd be glad to have you, man. It's an open forum here. Want everybody to come out. If not, I'll just keep singing goofy songs and telling bad jokes.
Uh-oh. That's hilarious.
And also, if you have questions or anything like that, you can throw that in the chat. Your boy might be in the mood to sing a Christmas carol tonight. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we'll take some requests for Christmas songs.
Right. Be still my beating heart.
Oh, here we go with the. Come on, man. When I said we are changing the format of the show, I wasn't talking about LGBTQ. I wasn't okay.
It's ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, man.
Pa Beater. Wife is an Indian that makes things with beads. I'm the husband, so Pa. Okay.
Pa Beater.
That makes sense. So it's not hillbilly.
Well, you still have your own theme music. One day at a time, Pa Beater. He's got his own thing. Hey, one beat at a time, Pa Beater. You got your own theme music now, Pa.
Right.
I love that.
Absolutely. Very cool. So this week is extremely busy for me. I think I have 18 interviews between now and the next 9 days. So yeah, it's very busy. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Robin is one of those, so I can't wait for that.
Yes, Robin's
got a few other celebrities that I'll be throwing in there as well. So can't wait for that.
That's awesome, man. We got content. Carnivore Today. It's a great channel. Go check it out.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Very interesting, excellent things. And if you want none of those things, come over to Homesick Buckeye channel, man. We got none of that. We ain't got no good information. We ain't got no excellent. But what we got is goofy song. One day at a time, Pa Beater. Yeah, I got that. I
I
can do
love
that.
it.
He can't. Yeah, Adam can't do goofy songs about chicken wings and bacon.
I definitely can't sing at all.
There
Period.
you go. See
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We all have something to
Go
bring
there.
to the
Go
Keto
go
Cookout.
go to his channel for that.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, listen. This is exactly right. Yes. Yay, Adam. Can't wait. Your stuff is very professional,
Well,
and
thank
my
you,
stuff
Robin.
is
I
very
appreciate
not.
you.
Yes. Professional is something that nobody's ever described me as. It's okay.
Professional jokester, maybe, right?
Yeah, listen, hey, listen, it's okay, Grandma. Don't you worry about it. That's my girl right there. You don't have to feel bad about that. I know you suffered through my interview.
Right.
I thank you for that. I thank you.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan, what's
How
going
you
on?
doing?
Beth is in the chat. Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I just got done with 3 interviews today. Rebecca, David, and Bradley. I had to think there for a second. All these are new names to me, so incredible stories.
Yeah.
Three different areas. We got autism, we got cancer, and eczema. So absolutely incredible stories and accounts. You know, how the ketogenic lifestyle and carnivore diets have helped in immense ways with these people. Can't say enough about this way of eating. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, Russ?
Oh, absolutely, man. Listen, ketogenic living is about total health and wellness. We can't say that enough. We can't get that, message out to enough people. We get pigeonholed as a weight loss program. Oh, when you talk to people about ketogenic living, oh, I don't need to lose weight. Yeah, okay, you don't need to lose weight, but you've been on blood pressure medication for 20 years.
Right.
I mean, you got, diabetes, you've got, like you said, skin conditions, you've got, you're taking drugs for anxiety or depression or things. People aren't healthy. Your fasting insulin is 173. I mean, so it's important, to tell people, hey, listen, uh, you know, just because you may not have a weight problem doesn't mean you're healthy. Doesn't mean you're well. So it's important to get the message out to people, let them know total health and wellness, as well as, people have folks in their circles. So, okay, maybe you're doing all right, but man, I got a sister or a cousin or an uncle that's having this problem or that problem. Maybe this can help him. That's why I like to listen to so many different people. I was very lucky. I am very lucky that I don't have any, problems that I know of other than just weight. But I love to hear about the other type of other stories of people who've had other issues so that I can potentially help other people. When somebody comes to me and says, "Hey, I've got anxiety or depression or whatever," I didn't suffer from that, but hey, I know somebody who did, who saw a benefit.
Absolutely.
That's why I listen to all the different podcasts and why I'm not a hardcore carnivore, but I rock with Dr. Chafee because I want to know about that. I want to be able to share that as part of my evangelism, to share those things with people who have questions about it or whatever.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
what's this 10-part story? I don't know you
Oh,
had a 10-part story, Russ.
yeah. Well, that's because you don't watch my channel. I can't say that can't say that I blame you. Shout out to Robin. She's the only one that's ever seen it. But no, it was my first videos. When I first started my channel, I thought I should give some frame of reference about who I was and why I was on the YouTubes.
Oh, the playlist?
Yeah, I put it on the playlist, but it was
okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So it was a 10 My Overweight Life. Just talked about my whole life up to the point, where I started the channel, and then I'm like, hey, from here, we'll just make new chapters. And so that's kind of what I did. And I get it, man. Some people are like, man, just sing a funny song. Just get to the jokes, man. I was like, I'm not here to see your life story.
That 10-part story, that's why I first fell in love with Russ.
Oh, here we go with the man. Here we go.
I
With
would
the
suggest everybody go watch it.
This is just my listen. Yeah, it's my life. It's my story, and if people are interested, it is definitely there. I appreciate that, and I'm glad people. It's just like my channel as a whole. I'm just glad people are interested in what I'm doing and find something from it, get some joy from it. It's basically set up to make people laugh and smile. That's why I'm there, and but same kind of thing. Maybe somebody that kind of has a story similar to mine. I was a happy fat guy for the first 40 years of my life.
Right.
It wasn't until I had a fall and had an injury that the spiral really started to spiral downwards. And there's a lot of people going through life like that. So, they're not really, thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But youth will catch up with you.
Right.
Youth is for young people, and youth will catch up with you, and you don't have youth on your side anymore. It gets a little tougher. And then I went the wrong way, thinking that I understood, metabolic health, thinking that I understood, nutrition, and that didn't, and actually gained more weight when I was trying to lose weight. So, I think it's a journey that a lot of people, go through. I certainly don't think I'm alone, especially when I listen to other people's stories and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Absolutely. So let's see. Oh, Greg. How you doing, Greg?
Hey, Greg. What's going on, fellas? We were on a live stream last night.
Yeah. Sorry I missed that. Been super busy with everything, so I just didn't have a chance to hop on, but looking forward to maybe hopping on the next one.
Yeah, we had a live stream. There was a bunch of folks on there, and they had a sweater, ugly sweater,
right,
contest, which I did not participate in. No, I explained to them, brothers don't do that. We don't do that.
Whatever.
Yeah, we don't do the ugly sweater contest. That's not.
I know plenty of brothers that do that.
Yeah. Okay. I have to check their credentials. I have to call Reverend Allen.
Right.
I call Reverend Allen, see if they're still sanctioned. But yeah, we don't do that.
Maybe
not on purpose. Hey, not on purpose. Now listen, I'm not going to say some brothers out there with some ugly sweaters.
Maybe it's just vegan brothers or something, right?
Yeah. I was going to say so. But no, man, I'm here to just make sure the Yuletide is gay.
Right.
And that's your job tonight on our broadcast.
Hey, Beth, the T-shirt will be out tomorrow. No. So she's talking about the cow painting that I did. It was a super quick little painting thing that I did with my mother-in-law's 70th birthday party. We went out and she likes to paint, so we all went and did this like group party painting thing. And of course, I had to paint the cow, and Beth liked the painting that I did, and she suggested that I should put it on a T-shirt. So I'm not sure I'll do that, but that's a good idea.
Yeah,
it would be cool. I just need to figure out how to do that.
You got hidden talents, man. You've been painting and stuff in there.
I guess. Yeah, I was.
I love that.
Yep.
My man.
Right. I'm in a van down by the river.
Yeah, that's right. Looking for ducks, man. He's trying to snag a duck. He's down there with duck traps. And one of those quackers, he's out there trying to snag, a Christmas duck.
Squash iguanas.
Yeah. Speaking of my man Rick, we have a keto conversation coming up with him. It will be out later this week, maybe Thursday. I have to think I would set it on the schedule, but yes, Rick and I did a keto conversation. It was definitely fun. It was unique and different.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up unique and different in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of Rick.
Unique, different, and awesome.
Yeah, that's my dude. That is my guy. That is my guy. He's awesome, man. So I have an
interview with him tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So
yeah. So we did a pretty good one there, and he's a lot of fun. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing down there by the river, but I hope
awesome.
it's within the boundaries of the law, Rick. I hope you're not breaking any laws down there, bro.
You're right.
Hey, listen, there's not a lot of not illegal activities that happen in vans down by the river. I'm just saying don't ask me how I know.
Right. Uh-oh. Susan says, went to a Chamber of Commerce Christmas party tonight. Got loads of compliments and asked what I was doing to lose weight. I said carnivore. Also
Yeah.
won a Ninja Foodie in the silent auction. Sweet.
Oh, look at that. I love
Bonus.
that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Listen, I'm guessing that's the air fryer. Because I think Ninja Foodie is, I don't know. I think they call a lot of different, like they have the different things.
Right.
I have a Ninja Foodie Smart Lid. I think it's a Ninja Foodie Smart Lid, but yeah, that's awesome. Sounds like a good day.
Heck yeah. Yep.
A good day.
Uh-oh. Devin, that's my son. He says, we love cows. Absolutely. Particularly in the form of a tomahawk. Uh-oh, Rick. Thanks for the compliment. Yep, I will see you tomorrow, Adam. Absolutely, brother. Uh-oh, Rick is skinny dipping. What's going on here in the comments?
Yeah, anything to catch a duck. You can't outswim a duck, Rick.
Right?
You can't.
Hi, Renee. How you doing?
Nene is in the building. Shut up, sis.
No skinny dipping with the gators. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's funny. Hey, that gator fool around with you, he'll end up going home and being on your plate.
Right.
They better leave you alone.
Right. I don't blame you, Renee. I would stay over there too. Oh, good stuff. Yep. I agree, Bruce. You can't unsee that for sure.
You know, I saw something interesting. Dr. Bickman was on a podcast, and he was talking about allulose. Have you ever used allulose? I don't know if there's anybody in the hey, Nick.
Hey, Nicole. Nick? How you doing?
I don't know if there's anybody in the group or in the chat that uses allulose or has used allulose.
The sweetener?
Yeah. But there's some science out that it's actually good for you. It has some ketogenic properties in addition to just being zero calorie or zero carb sweetener, but it actually, and again, you know me on the science and all the stuff, you know, I'm just kind of giving my impression of it, but it basically can help lower blood sugar when eaten with other things, as well as it has some GLP-1 traits, which the GLP-1s, I guess, are the drugs that they're putting out. Obesity drugs are called GLP-1s. It has some of those properties. So you should get different. But bottom line is, I heard him say on a podcast that he puts it ahead of stevia and monk fruit extract. Right now, they're still doing some testing and stuff, but I guess some studies have come out. And stevia and monk fruit extract are the two artificial sweeteners that he has kind of endorsed, or that he just says are the best for you, better than Splenda, better than others. But now allulose is up there. And ironically, those chocolate bars that I used to eat had sweetened with allulose, but we know now that the dehydration, I believe, was the cause. And I'm going to try the chocolate bars again, the keto bars, next year sometime. I don't know when, but I may try that again. But I did use allulose for a while, but the problem that I had with it, and I guess maybe I won't think of it as a problem now, is it's not very sweet. It's not as sweet as stevia or those other things. So I was using it in my coffee, and I had to put a lot in there. And I don't even like my coffee sweet. I just like the little edge off and a little bitterness off of it. And so I'm like, man, I'm having to put so much in there. I don't really like it, but it dissolves very well. It cooks very well. I mean, it's got a lot of great qualities. But I stopped using it mostly because it's like I was putting so much in there. I'm like, this can't be good to put all this in it. Well, now that he's talking about all the positive things that they're finding out about it, I'm like, yeah, I may buy some more allulose.
Mm-hmm.
And when I run out of my stevia, I only use it to sweeten my coffee. And like I said, I don't use very much in the mornings. But if any of you guys out there are cooks, you bake or cook or make stuff, and you're using monk fruit or stevia, just, Google it or go on YouTube and search, for allulose or, Ben Bickman allulose or something. And you can get the information for yourself and find out exactly what the beneficial properties are.
There you go. If it's not as beneficial as a ribeye, I don't want it. Yeah,
Everybody's
I'm
not.
gonna eliminate everything out of my diet. So I probably won't try it, especially since it rhymes with cellulose, which is that's like tree bark, right?
Oh, well, everybody's not a superhero from the planet Carnivore like you, Adam.
I'm not either. Trust me, I don't want to be this way. I mean, there's many days that I wish that there wasn't these negative consequences to eating Twinkies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I love them. So not necessarily Twinkies, but you get what I'm saying. Donuts, whatever. So yeah, I would love to eat them, but it doesn't agree with me. So
yeah, no, I listen. Everybody's different.
yeah.
I'm just trying monk fruit and allulose combo Lakanto. It's Cincinnati meetup Christmas exchange last week. Oh, you guys had a meetup in Cincinnati somewhere? Didn't invite you.
Yeah, well, at Dr. Berry's group, they actually organized that through there, I think. Yeah. I didn't find out about it until after the fact. So I'm definitely hip to it now. That when they have one in the area, I'm gonna stop on out, crash the party.
I'll come back that way when the geese come back, man. After around the 1st of November, man, I head south for the winter like the geese.
Right.
And it's too cold for all that. Right. Yeah, I would try that. Like I said, I do use I have both. I have some stevia and I also have some monk fruit extract that I use. But I'll tell you the thing about both of those is they don't dissolve well.
Mm-hmm.
Stevia and the monk fruit. Stevia just floats, you have to like stir and stir and stir. And the allulose, at least not the allulose, the monk fruit extract, at least what I use, is crystals, and there's always crystals in the bottom when you're done. It doesn't matter how long it sits there. I can have I do iced coffee now. I used to do hot coffee, but I do iced coffee now.
Right.
And it can sit there for an hour, and I drink it, and there's still crystals at the bottom. It does not dissolve.
That sounds appetizing.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're sweet, right. but they don't dissolve. Right. Allulose dissolves completely. I mean, it's powdery. It's not crystals, at least what I use it. It's powdery, and it dissolves all. And like I said, people cook with it and say it's really great for cooking. It browns. It does all the things that sugar does. But I sweeten my bread with allulose. Got it. Yeah.
You ever had cloud bread? I don't even know what that is.
No, I think that's is that the bread with the egg white powder and the whipped egg whites and the beef broth? I think Ketogenic Woman, make it. It looks delicious. As a matter of fact, I have a story behind that. And Anita, if she's watching, shout out to Ketogenic Woman and Maria Emmerich. They're my two favorite cooks. But Anita, Ketogenic Woman, owes me $250. Yeah, because I bought a stand mixer after watching her make what I believe is the cloud bread. And it was 2:00 in the morning, and I watched her cook that. This was a long time ago. This is maybe like back in April or May. Mm-hmm. And I went on Amazon at 2:00 in the morning, and I bought A stand mixer.
That's always a bad combination. Amazon and 2 a.m.
Yes, and I bought a stand mixer, and it sat in the box until about a month and a half ago, and I gave it to my niece who bakes my wonderful Christmas cookies. She was here visiting. Yeah,
There's
she was here
motivation to give it
visiting,
away then.
and she was sitting in there, and I said, "Hey, you want a stand mixer?" She was like, I guess. And I'm like, "Yeah, I got one in there on a box unopened. It's been there for like 5 months."
Right.
So I gave it away. Hopefully it's getting good use, but Anita owes me $250.
Right.
So one of
I
these
agree with
days.
you, Rick.
Yeah, listen, like I said, man, you guys are special people. Us mere mortals, hey,
Right.
every now and again we gotta take a walk on the dark side.
Mhm.
Hey, listen, every once in a while we go to the dark underworld of carbohydrates.
Right.
And so yeah, I will definitely check that out, Susan, unless I just go to allulose altogether. I'm gonna do more research. I'm gonna do more studying and more looking at allulose and just get a better understanding of the benefits that he was talking about exactly. A, for my own knowledge, and B, so that I can more intelligently talk about it. So, but yes, I will look that up. I still got a bunch of stevia and monk fruit extract. I probably got enough to last me at least another 3 or 4 months. So I'm not going to get rid of all the stuff I got.
Right.
But
Deborah says, new to carnivore,
Deborah,
58 days. I plan to finish
love it.
my 90 days, which will take me into January, then continue carnivore or keto. Do you think setting goals for a new year is helpful?
We got sound effects for Deborah. Deborah, glad you're here. Appreciate you coming. I am the world's foremost expert on my opinion. And
You don't say.
that's right. And I'm not, I'll just tell you what I think and what I do. Um, for me, it's a lifestyle. Um, it's not a diet. It's not something that I'm doing for a certain period of time. So that's just my view and the way I look at it. But to try to help you with what you're doing, do whatever you feel good doing. I don't know if you do blood work. I don't know if you came into it because of a specific problem or a health problem. I don't know the answer to those questions, and I don't know why you decided that 90 days was the perfect day. Again, there's a lot of things I just don't understand. But the bigger picture for me is stay on this keto road for the rest of your life in whatever lane you feel comfortable in, whatever lane you can sustain, and whatever lane gets you where you want to be health wise. That's how I feel about that. And then as far as setting goals, again, I'm not the best person to ask about that because, again, I don't know enough about your unique situation. And you're welcome to put it in the chat if you want to. You may not, I don't know if you want to be that personal about it. But my goal is to just be in ketosis. That's really my goal. I don't have any long-term goals. I'm not really one to make long-term goals. I'm kind of an odd bird the way I think, and if the target is too far away and I have trouble hitting it, it just doesn't work for me. So, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. I got today, and what I try to do is win today.
Right.
Just make it through this day without going through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. That's really
Right.
that's
You're just going to get coffee, right?
yeah. There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good response. I would be right there with you, Russ. I don't normally set goals because it's kind of an arbitrary thing, really. It almost inevitably sets me up for failure because I don't hit the mark, and then I feel depressed or just don't feel great about it. So at least with my diet and the way I eat, I decided that I'm going to eat this way, and I just do it. you know. So goals as far as maybe weight loss, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Deborah. If it's weight loss or just a goal to keep eating that way, or what. But yeah, so my goal is to just keep eating this way, and my body knows what to do. It'll fix itself. So just like Russ says, you know, stay on the road, and you're probably going to be good to go.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm not out here trying to out keto anybody. You know, I joke about it. You know, I dibble and dabble in the dark world of the carbohydrate. You know,
Right.
but it's not my normal life. You know, you know, for me, ketogenic living is not about eliminating carbohydrates, because for me, that's just not a realistic goal. To think that I'll never in life again ever have a carbohydrate. I mean, that's not for me, maybe for others. So it's about minimizing and management. And I think that's where most people fall. 51 or more % of people are never going to be zero carb carnivores. I mean, they're going to have to minimize and manage on some level. Whether you're a young, active person, maybe you're very active and you eat 50, 75 carbs a day. Maybe you're an older, sedentary person, you're 20 carbs a day. You have to just find your space. But if you want to put something in the chat about your specific situation or whatever, sure, we can you know, drill down further and try to help you.
Absolutely. Russ, you need to get liquid stevia.
Yeah, you know, I'm down for whatever. I'm familiar with that. Again, I found out about that a little bit later. I already had what I've had, but yeah, I'm down for any of that stuff. Again, I don't use that much of it. I don't use that much of it. I don't cook. I don't bake. I barely cook. I cook like a caveman. You guys see it. It's on my channel. I have a little coffee in the morning, and that's 90% of my artificial sweetener use.
Right. There you go.
You have it. Well, I think we have a.
Let's see. Bruce uses the hand mixer. I think he's looking for a donation, Russ.
Yeah.
He's looking for another free mixer.
Yeah, catch me at 2:00 in the morning when I'm watching ketogenic woman videos.
Right? Yeah, send him ketogenic woman videos, Bruce.
Yep. I love that. I think we got somebody.
Oh, we do.
Knocking on the door there.
Yep. Hang on.
Yeah, do your thing. Uh-oh. Yep. Hey, everybody, look who it is.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good. Good. It's good to see you guys. How you been?
Yeah, good to see you.
I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother. How you doing out there? It's Montana, is it?
Colorado.
Colorado. I'm sorry, I get confused.
That's all right. The middle of nowhere, Colorado.
Okay,
yes,
definitely.
Yes.
Still sunny out there, I see.
Yep. It's always sunny here.
Yeah, you seen Coach Prime running around there anywhere? Have you seen him?
You never know. There's a couple thousand acres of nothing out here, so
yeah,
could be hiding somewhere.
Yeah. You like the Buffaloes? You watch sports? You watch football? Any of that? I know it's a buzz.
No, not too much. I just get too busy, you know. Too many things going on. My wife used to be the big NFL fan. She had Sunday ticket, and she'd have 6 games on the TV at the same time, and you know, she could tell you. She didn't have a favorite team. She just had favorite players.
Yeah. I love that.
She could tell you where everybody went to college, and you know, when was the last time they blew their knee out or something. And she's kind of gotten out of that now. So.
Yeah. Well, I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I was glad to get a chance to just jump on and say hi to you guys. And Adam seems like he's, you know, busier than we'll not use any certain metaphors, but he's busy.
Was it a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest?
Yep, that's close enough.
One-armed man in an archery contest.
For sure. Yeah, I've been
Johnny, I'm glad you're on here because I've been meaning to send this email to you for a while now, and I just have not found the time to do it. So the Healing Humanity website is up, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
We have a logo. So I need to send those assets to you to be able to offer those products specifically.
Yep.
So
Yep. I can change the logos
to you and
the website on the collection, and we'll get that straightened out. Yeah, sure enough.
Very cool.
Enough,
yeah.
Yeah, I got all the lasers.
Like every day, like 5 times a day, I got to send that email to Johnny. I got to send that email to Johnny.
Yeah, I know how that is. For sure. But
tell everybody doesn't know, Johnny, about your site and your business. And
well, I mean, really, what I jumped on for was just the topic of discussion today. Today's day 160 for me.
Yeah,
right.
So,
love it.
Good job.
I think I'm around 42 pounds down. Probably need to lose at least another 40 to 60, but we're just gonna let it happen as it happens.
There you go.
I love that,
like everybody else, I let little things trickle in here, maybe a handful of peanuts or something, but I pretty much stay under that 10 or 20 carbs or something. Had a little bit of celebration eggnog the other night, which it's a lot of dairy, but it also is a blend of whiskey, rum, and bourbon. So, after not having alcohol
on the dairy for you,
it does. It does. It weighs it out. You got to balance things. I mean, that's what the standard American diet says. Everything has to be balanced.
That's right.
Yeah. You said eggnog. You should have said that Colorado Mountain eggnog. That's what everybody.
Hey, it's pretty good stuff. It's called Pennsylvania Dutch, I think.
Yeah.
Right. After, like everything, and for all of us that have been doing carnivore and stuff, I haven't had. It's been 160 days, but the last time I had this stuff was last Christmas. So, your taste buds change, and I had some, and I was like, wow, this is really good. It's a little bit sweeter than what I remember. Of course, that's because I was a sugar addict before, but a little bit sweeter, but it was creamier.
Your taste buds haven't changed that much. It was still delicious.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it had no problems going down. That's for sure. I even thought, the dog kept coming up to me because I think he could smell the cream or whatever. So when I was done, and we poured over some ice and just sip it, especially being on carnivore. Boy, if I had a real drink right now, I'd be drunk in 10 minutes, and I would probably have the world's worst hangover from one drink.
Right.
Yeah.
How that goes. So, but I poured a little bit in the dog bowl, and the dog thought that was the greatest thing ever too. Which is surprising. I didn't think the dog would touch it, but he's
hey, listen, dogs are drunks too.
Yeah.
Well, they can be.
Yeah, listen, you're not going to get any judgment here. Anybody that knows me or follows my channel, whatever, knows I say it all the time. I don't cheat. I live my life. And, I never went into this thinking that I would never in life ever again have another carbohydrate. I always knew from the beginning, I got to minimize and manage it because you can't outrun a donut. They're everywhere.
Well, you can try, but I did good on Thanksgiving.
Stores. Yeah, they're everywhere, man. You can't beat them. They're everywhere. So don't beat yourself up about it, man.
No, on the road. Now, well, like I said, I don't know. I think at Thanksgiving, it was turkey and ham for me, and a touch of mashed potatoes. I mean, like we're talking like tablespoons, just to get. But my wife makes incredible apple pie, and boy, I wanted a big piece of apple pie a la mode. Let me tell you, but I took just the tiniest little sliver. That sliver couldn't have been more than a half-inch wide at the big end. Just a little slice. Yeah. It was so good. And the next day, I thought, no problems. I'm gonna have just the same little slice. I had the same little slice. Well, guess what? 2 days apparently is the limit on such things because about an hour later, I did not feel good. My stomach was grumbling. It was like, okay, there's I hit my limit. Apparently 1 inch wide piece of apple pie with all that sugar and stuff is my limit. But
well, you should have took a shot of bacon grease with it. That's where you messed up.
Well, yeah, I could have used that as a dipping sauce.
Yeah, that's
probably,
Pepto-Bismol. And that's the Carnivore Pepto-Bismol bacon grease.
Oh man, I don't know. It's probably like when I used to scuba dive and stuff a while back. I went down to Mexico for the first time, and a friend of mine was like, "Make sure you take some cork in the bottle with you." I was like, "What in the heck are you talking about, cork in the bottle?" And he's like, "I'm telling you what to take." And he got me some. When he's like, "I'm getting some," because he was going too. He's like, "I'll bring you some," and it was Imodium AD. And at that time, I never heard of it, and it didn't come in a pill at that time. It only came as a liquid. And he was like, "You got to take that cork in a bottle." And sure enough, I did really good down there, making sure I didn't eat, drink water and whatever else. And then one night we decided we were going to have strawberry daiquiris, and of course, this place was just like using tap water to make the ice. And a strawberry daiquiri is a lot of ice. And boy, howdy, I was glad I bought that bottle of corks with me, because that you don't need that when you're scuba diving. It probably keep the sharks away, but I don't know. Keep everybody else away too.
Nice. Yeah, you got leaving a trail behind you.
But
Thanksgiving. That was funny. Yeah, Thanksgiving for me wasn't about pumpkin pie or pie. I'm a home style guy. It was potatoes and macaroni and cheese and stuffing, and that's how you get me, man. I will walk right past that pie and jump head first into that macaroni and cheese. That's how you get me.
I wanted it, that's for sure, but I made sure that I ate huge helpings of meat to fill up, and then we were at the relatives, and they knew I was doing a carnivore lifestyle, and they were like, "Hey, cool, we'll make you a bucket of bacon." And for me, a bucket of bacon is like, I make a big slab of thick bacon from Sam's, the really good stuff. So their bucket was more like a quart, but I appreciated them making bacon that I could snack on all day.
Man, it's great when you got support from your family and your friends for what you're doing. It definitely makes things easier, because sometimes it can go the other way. You got the relatives, you're crazy, and they're, and they come from a good place, but they're like, "Oh, I brought a fruit over. I know you don't eat that, but I just thought maybe you'd have a little bit of fruit. It's good for you." So,
I got some of those. Those are the relatives that sit around the campfire and feed tablespoons of moonshine to the chickens for entertainment.
Oh yeah.
The chickens are bouncing off the trees, and they're just as happy as to be. And it's like, man, that's a life right there.
Yeah, no, like I said, I have a certain times where I'm just out of my normal routine. I have my routines and I have my non-routines. And Thanksgiving dinner, Uncle's like, "Oh, I heard you're doing keto." I'm like, "I've never heard of it. Pass the gravy."
Right. Yep. Bacon grease gravy. Got it.
No, but actually it was great, because my cousin, I was able to do a little evangelism there with my cousin. My cousin had done keto a couple years before, had felt really great, was just loving it, and his doctor told him to stop. And that it would kill him, and he the diet was terrible, it wasn't healthy, and it's going to give you a heart attack. And he stopped doing it. And of course, I took the opportunity to get him some videos and get him some information, and say, "Nope, it's the proper human diet. Get a second opinion, watch some videos." I was still in evangelism mode, even though I had a mouthful of potatoes.
Well, I'll tell people that are willing to listen, but so far, one of my daughters is on she started out on the keto wagon, and I said, you need to transition into it a little bit. She has a lot of issues that I think are food allergy related, like many of us had. And I said, that's the best way, because then you're not gonna, you're not gonna get carnivore or keto flu and all this stuff. but she couldn't stay on it. Like many of us that have tried, it allows, oh, it's okay. You're just going to have a little bit of this. It's keto friendly. It's like, I don't know.
That was
and
what
she fell off.
I was going to ask Johnny, was she doing like whole food keto or junk food keto?
I don't know. She's in another state.
Big difference.
But she got with another group of like support people that put her into a little bit more of a program thing with support and everything. So now she's leaning a little more toward ketovore. And she's like, I feel there's a lot of things that she said I feel a lot better with. So hopefully, I can't get my wife to do it. She loves her vegetables, but maybe one day. I don't push it. Like a lot of people say, you can only lead by example.
That's right.
Yeah.
And listen, I mean,
lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah. Does she get her blood work done and stuff like that? I mean, is she healthy? Is she,
I don't know. If she's healthy. She says she's lost like 15 pounds now, and she's feeling a lot better. She's going to be here for Christmas. So that'll be interesting to see if the two of us can withstand the other. There's going to be 7 of us in the house and 4 dogs, and lots of cakes and cookies and pies and
eggnog.
So eggnog. I'm not gonna pass on a little egg.
There ain't gonna be none of that. That's gonna be gone.
I'll partake a little bit there. Gonna bend those rules just a little bit.
Listen, just put, you make your own. Just put a little allulose, and we're just talking about allulose.
There you go.
Get some eggs and some allulose and some heavy cream, and make your own, guilt free.
and that whiskey blend, right?
Yeah.
You gotta water it down a little bit with some whiskey. I mean.
Yeah. But man, when it comes to the friends and family and that kind of stuff, I totally agree with you. What I try to do is, I don't obviously jump on people. I try to find out what their objection is, of course. Are they scared of something? Has their doctor told them something? Is there, just get an idea of what, their objection is, and see if it's something that we can talk about. Or some people just aren't interested, and that's just what it is.
No, very true.
But you plant the seeds because, sometimes, you have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Well, they'll remember when you say, oh yeah, my shoulder pain went away, my knee pain went away. And something that really astounded me actually was, especially here, it's winter here, and it's winter where you guys are too. You're farther north. I have asthma, and I would have my inhaler, my little inhaler, and I wouldn't go anywhere without it. In the summer, it was pretty good. I didn't really need it unless I got really physical outside. In the winter, I would have to take it. I go for a 2-mile hike every morning with the dog, and I'd take it before I went. I might have to take it while I was on the hike. I'd take it when I got back. I don't use that thing at all. My asthma is like 98% gone. Nice. And that's totally shocked me, because the doctor told me specifically like 2 years ago when I said it just seems to be getting a little worse. And he said, well, slowly over time it will. And you're just going to, it's not something you're going to be able to get away from. Well,
wow.
Guess
that
what?
Seems like a common thing that doctors say about everything.
Yeah, like type 2 diabetes or something. Oh, it's just going to get worse. You're going to have to manage what you're eating. It's like, oh, that's not what I'm hearing from a lot of other people.
Right.
Well, I'm not certainly an expert on anything other than my own opinion, but I'm going to guess there's some inflammation involved in the asthma. And if you're eating, the proper human diet, inflammation levels are going to go way down. And benefits from that can be, anything. I mean, because inflammation is a key to a lot of different ailments.
Yeah. There's no inflammation in bacon.
Yeah, protein and fats. Yeah, definitely anti-inflammatory. All those grains and sugar and stuff.
I'm trying to remember what podcast I was watching, because you were mentioning about somebody going to the doctor and the doctor saying, "Oh, that's going to kill you," or whatever. And the other example I heard was the guy went to the doctor and his numbers were better and stuff, but the doctor was like, "This isn't going to be good for you," whatever.
Right.
And then he got,
good,
he
good
went
numbers
home.
aren't good.
Yeah. And like 4 days later, he got a letter from the doctor's office saying that he was being dropped as a patient because he was not going with his doctor's recommendations.
Right.
And I thought, wow, that is what kind of doctor that's out there to help people would just say, you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. I don't ever want to see you again. That's
you're not a profitable patient. You're not an annuity.
Yeah.
You know,
too.
I mean, it's like, what do we want you here if you're not going to ever come in and give us any money?
Yeah. If you're not going to, I can't write you these little white pieces of paper. What good does it do me?
Yep. They only got so many
it's
spots for patient files in that drawer. So you're out, buddy.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's all electronic now, so they can't complain about that either.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's terrible. It's too bad. I feel bad for people that.
The good news is he probably doesn't need the doctor that much anymore anyway. So
yeah, hopefully, God willing and everything, that'd be great. And same for me. I hope as well. It's like I forget, Dr. Barry and maybe Dr. Chafee and them saying, maybe it was Dr. Chafee, about geneticists or whatever, saying that human beings should live to like 120 or something. And it's like, well, that was the greatest thing I ever heard, because of it. If that's true, I'm middle-aged. I'm middle-aged. Today's the 12th. I'm going to be 60 in 2 days. So I'm middle-aged. I'm right in the middle. What I'm looking forward to is working to 72, getting the maximum Social Security, and then making Social Security pay me $5 worth of money for the next 50 years. That sounds like a great plan to me.
Good luck with that.
I'm in.
You steal it all back.
That's right. I'm going to get every penny back from those people.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. That's what Maggie up in Canada said. She's 82 and she said, "Hey, I'm just starting my life, I'm middle-aged."
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I think it's fantastic.
looking forward to it. Finally looking forward to it, Before I thought I was on a downward spiral that I felt worse every year.
Yeah.
Literally. And I thought, what the heck? This is my grandpa was diabetic. He took shots. He still lived to his mid-80s. He had a leg amputated and all this stuff. And I was thinking, geez, I'm like 56 years old. I'm going to be dead by the time I'm 65 at this rate. Can't walk, can't breathe. My stomach hurts all the time. What the heck?
I hear you loud and clear.
Thank God for that.
We're all on our path and trying to get better, health and wellness. And we've all found what we hope to be our fountain of youth.
Right.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
I
hope so. Anyway, well, I don't want to keep you guys. You probably got other people hanging out, but I appreciate you letting me pop in real quick. It's good to chat with you guys.
I wanted to ask you, Johnny. So your manufacturing process, are you like subtractive manufacturing only, or do you do additive manufacturing too?
No, I'm only right now. I'm just doing the engraving.
Okay.
I've got a couple of 3D printers. And I've made a few things for some different companies, when simple things. They were like, there's a resort down the road that had valves that kept going bad on these for their pool chemicals, but it was the knobs on them. And of course the company wouldn't sell you a new knob, but they'd sell you a new valve for $80. So I said, you take that knob off of the one that works and you give it to me. And 2 days later, I had one done up in CAD, and I 3D printed them, and they were happy as can be. I didn't care. My wife works there, and I was like, just take these. It's not a big deal. But
did you charge them $80 a knob?
Right. Yeah. If they'd have kept wanting more and more, I might have charged them like $10 a knob, for materials and electricity. But they were happy as could be. But now I'm just doing mostly laser stuff right now.
Okay, cool.
I'm basically working 2 jobs right now. I was in IT. Well, I'm still in IT. I want to say was, because I'm getting burned out on it. But I've been in IT for like a long time, 37 years, something like that. 20 29 years as an IT manager or an IT director. So
wait a minute. When did Windows come out?
Well, it was after I got started.
That was my former life. Windows came out in the 80s, maybe 1985.
Yeah, I was writing code for I was writing COBOL for a mainframe system bank in Michigan, and then I got a job as an IT manager for a company, but when I was writing COBOL, it was all DOS. I was doing all the DOS stuff.
Wow.
Then I got Windows 3.1.1 for work groups and started deploying that at companies and went on from there. But, I wanted to get back into more of the creative side with the graphics and stuff. And so, I'm doing both right now.
Yeah, if you get an email from anonymous email asking to make AR-15s, don't do it.
Right.
Don't ask me how I know.
Well, no warranty, but
right.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
No, we'll stay away from that stuff. Yeah, I see people now. Everybody's on the computer thing. Windows NT. Yes, I am fully certified in Windows NT.
Been there, done that. Citrix Meta. Yeah, I used to do Citrix Meta Frame.
Fortran, I've done that.
Assembler.
Assembler. Yeah, I had to do assembler.
Yeah, back in those.
Nothing like writing code in ones and zeros to confuse the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's all. I got out of the business many years ago. I remember when I used to have to know things, how to set up a network. You used to have to actually know something. You had to know all the parameters and the switches and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's what I tell everybody. Being in the IT world now is like being a doctor. You can be a family doctor and be a generalist that knows all of the basics and can help a vast majority of people. But when you need heart surgery, you don't go to your general practitioner, you go to a heart surgeon. And when you need computer security or you need server administration, you find somebody that's an expert in servers or security. You can't afford. I mean, you see every day, almost every day, you hear about some other company that got hacked because they got some generalist who kind of thinks he knows what he's doing, and then so you can't know it all anymore when it comes to computers. So.
Well, that explains it, because I was always wondering, how's this guy so good at computers and he's does manufacturing of stuff? That explains it, because you were the original IT guy.
Yeah, Geek 1.0, I guess. And I still like doing it. I like doing it myself. I don't know if I can do this on the fly. Just go like that. Did that fix?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in my office here, just to really confuse people. But I've got 3 lasers going down here.
Wow.
There's a 4th one that's not running right now. And there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 8 computers in here. 4 of them are running. So I still do it.
Nice.
And I still kind of enjoy doing my own stuff, but going to somebody's desk to figure out why their Excel spreadsheet doesn't work, and why their computer's not connected anymore because they unplugged they unplugged a switch so they could plug in their coffee maker or something.
Right.
I just get the ID10T errors, if you guys know what an ID10T is.
Yep.
So
when I first started working, doing help desk work, people were scared of their computers. I mean, they call the help desk, and you go out there, and they'd be backed away from the thing like flames were shooting out of it.
Right? Yeah, they're gonna break it.
By the time I got out of IT, they would call the help desk and tell you, they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not getting an IP address, and I don't know if the DHCP server is down." I'm like, "What do you know about a DHCP server?"
Right. Yep.
It's just I'm like, I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to do something else.
It's like the job I'm in now is I'm doing engineering. I'm doing hardware engineering for like apartment complexes. So they'll drop a 200-page plans on my desk for a 20-story high-rise apartment complex, and then I do the networking for it, the Wi-Fi, lay it all out and all that stuff. But being an IT manager for 29 years, when I call the corporate office about a computer issue I have, I know they're cringing because, they're like, because the guy that's the IT manager there has only been an IT manager for 5 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, maybe we should do that. I'm like, no, I already did that, because if that wasn't true, this other thing wouldn't work. And he's like, well, if you can't figure it out, I sure as hell ain't figuring it out either.
Right.
So, but anyways.
Beth says maybe Johnny can help you with that T-shirt, Adam. Maybe. Well, can you laser engrave a T-shirt?
I have seen some people laser engrave cloth. It's grayscale, and I've seen them laser engrave on jeans, and it looks pretty cool. But I have not tried it. I need to buy some extra fire extinguishers before I try something like that. I've laser engraved like bread and cookies.
Nice.
Just to throw a design on there. The problem is, if you're on Carnivore, you don't want to be doing that, because number one, you're looking at it, and number two, it smells so good.
Right.
When
When
you start baking that,
you just gave me a good idea. I need a video of you laser engraving a ribeye with my logo.
Hey, I'm willing to try that. Let me get my thing here.
That would be an awesome intro video for.
I don't know what it'll do, but we are going to find out.
I'm envious of your fume extraction back there too. That's very safe. I like that.
I got it up. I put it up in the attic, and it's on Aloysius. Alexa, laser fan off. There it goes. It was running in the background because I was doing some work. Nice. Laser engraver ribeye for Adam. I'm on it.
That will be freaking epic.
I'm going to try it, and it's going to make me hungry. I have no doubt.
That's awesome. I love that.
You have to do it when it's frozen.
I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, I don't know if I probably need to let it thaw instead of frozen.
I thought it was frozen.
Well, with the water in it, I don't know if it's going to pop and not, because you almost want to sear it like you were branding it or something.
Right.
So I think I need to let it thaw, but I need to take out a couple ribeyes. The other one I had thawed. I ate that for dinner tonight.
Right.
I had a ribeye with 3 eggs over medium.
Whatever's cheap.
Well, I think all I got is ribeye. I got ribeye. We just bought 50 pounds of hamburger, and I don't know, I probably bought 20 pounds of bacon. I might try that too. I might try and do a logo across the piece of bacon.
That's cool. I love that.
There you go.
Good. Gosh, I just ate it.
Right.
That's cool. So,
anyways, you are the man, Johnny. We appreciate you coming by. Hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
It's good to see you, man. Glad to know you're doing well.
We will catch up. Are you guys doing next week too?
Yes, we'll do a show next week, and then we'll take the week off after that.
Okay. Well, I will endeavor to do the ribeye experiment before next week and report back.
I love it.
I'll set up the camera, and we'll just see what happens.
Nice.
To find myself some. Well, we got your logo already designed out, so I'm just going to take the logo and that, and we'll just plaster that baby right on a ribeye.
I love it.
It's gonna. Now I'm really anxious. If it works, try it right now.
Nice.
Love it,
Johnny.
And and I don't know if I owe you anything, Adam, in the way of emails or any info. No. I know you've just been busy, so I haven't been bugging you.
No, yeah. So I have to do something. You know how websites are put together, right? So I have to do a site map, like actually plan it out. This is cornerstone content, and then the 30 articles beneath it, and get it all structured and interlinked and all that stuff. Because until I do that, Google doesn't view my website as legitimate for AdSense. So
okay,
yeah. So I got to get that going. And
you're writing that all yourself? You're writing the PHP and HTML? And
no. Oh no.
Well, I thought
that's all a template with
site.
WordPress.
Oh, okay. So yeah, WordPress. I've got a couple different WordPress sites. Mine don't look as nice as yours. Number one, I don't have the patience, but I did when I had that first company I went to after writing COBOL was a company that did internet sites. It was one of the first ones. It was top of the line. I mean, they had animated GIFs and everything.
Oh, nice.
And it was a long time ago. But so I've done quite a few websites and done the coding, but I'm just not into it. But anyways, if you need something from me, let me know. But we'll get that ribeye video, and that'll be the first thing you can put up on there. God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep now. My mind's just racing on that right now. I could probably do that on chicken and some ham. Oh man, I might be able to take a honey baked ham and get a big huge slice and then do like a big Santa Claus across the front of it.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, that'd be cool.
God, I'm never gonna get to sleep tonight. Anytime I get a new idea, my ADHD kicks in and I'm on the run.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, you get you a couple shots of that eggnog, it'll knock you right on out there, brother.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, you'll find
a couple of those melatonin pills or whatever. But anyways, I need to let you guys go. Thanks again. We will be in touch. You guys have a great week.
You too, Johnny. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother.
Right. Take care. Hey, we're grilling, baby.
We're grilling, baby.
That's it. Oh man, that's our man Johnny.
Yeah, I'm glad he popped in there. It's good to hear from him.
Good to see him. Good to hear from him. Glad to know he's doing well. And now you're gonna have all kind of random engraved meat showing up at the house.
Right, I love it. Yeah, if he can get that to work, that's going to be really cool, I think.
Yeah, right.
I was thinking, my first thought with the little intro clip, it's like 3 seconds or whatever on my videos. It's just a steak, being seared on a grill. I wanted to like have a custom brand made with my logo on it, and then sear that onto a steak and get a video of that being branded onto a steak. But yeah, the laser engraving might be way cooler than that.
I laser engrave my meat with an air fryer. So that's how I do it. So, they all come out the same logo. It's just a brown logo.
He thinks he can get a dino rib on one of his lasers. Holy cow.
My goodness, that's great. All right. Well, I think it might be time to wrap up this clown show, brother.
Yes, absolutely. Appreciate everybody for being here.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you guys for coming, hanging out with us today. We'll be back next week. I didn't see any requests for Christmas carols in the chat. Did you? So, I don't know. Maybe next week.
Well, you hold out too long, Christmas will be over, Russ.
Oh, well, listen. I give the people what they want. If people don't want it, I don't get it. But,
all right, everybody, be prepared next week.
That's right.
With a song request for Russ.
That's right. I will take them all under serious consideration and talk with my agents and see what I will see what my contractual obligation is for entertainment.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
All right, but we love you guys, man. Appreciate you coming by the cookout. We grilling, baby. We will be baby.